Today we're going to look at small groups and how they can make a big impact in the classroom. So I was recently introduced to the concept of taking your large group and breaking it down into smaller groups. At first I thought, is this even possible when we only have 2 hours, 2.5 hours, sometimes 3 hours in the day to do everything that needs to get done? But the more I thought about it, the more I realized, this is a really neat concept. This is something that would change how children learn in the classroom. So let's look at your own large group. What do you typically do? Maybe the calendar, the weather, read a story if you have time. In the 10 to 15 minutes that you usually have, are all of your children actively engaged, or are you spending a lot of time redirecting attention? Are you able to answer and expand on each child's questions and comments? I'm going to guess probably not. There might be 2 of you, maybe 1 of you at the carpet, and there's 20 children, and it's just not always possible to speak individually with each child. So let's see what would happen if you read that story to 6 or 7 children instead. You'd be able to listen and respond to each child's questions and comments, and because you're able to listen and hear what they're saying, you can scaffold the conversation and you can further their understanding of the content that you're trying to get across to them. Because of this, you can inspire more intentional small group activities. You'll know where each child is at instead of taking it and guessing based off the few children that respond during large group. And your observations will be more accurate and individual to each of your children. But most importantly out of all this is you'll build strong connections with children. And that is, research has shown that is how children learn. When they feel accepted and they feel safe, they are more open to learning and experiencing new things. So these strong connections between child care providers and children are very important. So you might be asking, how is this going to work? If there's 2 of us, would that be 10 per group? How can I do 6 to 7 children when there's only 2 of us? I say, try to get creative, mess with things, do what works for you. But think about it this way. If you're working with 6 to 7 children doing a story, your coworker could be working with 6 to 7 more children, either doing project work that you need to do or the weather, and even doing those in a smaller group. Children are going to get a richer vocabulary. They're going to get more information than they would in a large group because you have time to take their ideas and expand on them and add to them. 6 to 7 other children can be doing what's called an independent work group. This is something that they have done before. This is a small group activity that they're all familiar with. This is something that a game you've played with them even at center time. You just need to make sure that all the materials that they need are accessible to them so that they are limiting the amount of time that they spend interrupting the other small groups. So is large group a thing of the past? I would say absolutely not. No, it's still very, very important to have in our classrooms. We need it for that morning gathering to, get our question of the day, greet everybody, find out how everybody's feeling, if there's anything going on with them that you want to know about. It's good for the end of the day wrap up. You got to talk about everything that you did, all the fun, neat stuff that you did during that day, what they can expect tomorrow. If anything changes in your schedule, sometimes it helps to sit down and, let them know, hey, we have a fire drill coming up today. And also those finger plays and the dancing and the fun, the laughing together is still very important because, again, it helps build those strong connections. So I want you to understand that this does not replace your small group. Your small group still would occur at its regular time. This is just taking your large group that happens in the morning or the afternoon or whenever you do it. It's just taking that and taking the activities you do and breaking them into smaller groups versus doing them all together on the carpet. So you're willing to think outside the box, maybe try breaking down your large group. I think that if you do, you'll find that it leads you to be more intentional in your teaching, that it deepens children's understanding of the content and gives you a more accurate picture of their learning, that it'll build those strong connections that are so, so necessary with children to make them want to come to school and learn, and that, you can still do all the large group activities you love. You're just doing it in a smaller group. I think if you try it, you'll be pleasantly surprised with the outcome.